David here with my best 3 tips for purchasing an acoustic guitar, especially if this is your first guitar, if you're just a beginner. You want to make sure of a couple of things, and these are really important because it's going to make you have the greatest chance of success in your guitar journey. You got to set yourself up for success, and you don't want the guitar fighting you. You're going to have enough just trying to get over the physics of the instrument at first, okay? The first thing is make sure when you buy your first guitar or an acoustic guitar, it has a solid top. Some guitars have solid tops. Some of the cheaper guitars have laminate tops. And it's a big, huge difference in sound quality. You want the guitar to sound the best as possible within your budget, right? And for it to be motivating and empowering to play. And those laminate tops guitars, I'm talking the guitars on those $90, $100, $110 guitars, they're just not the same. So get a guitar with a solid top. For your first guitar, you want a decent instrument, one that sounds good and plays good. You might have to spend $200, $300. Solid top, one that plays well and is set up well. Second biggest tip is make sure the guitar fits you properly. This is one of the biggest things I see with players is they're playing a guitar that's way too big for them. You know, guitars come in different shapes and sizes. This is a little bit less than a jumbo. This is a Taylor GS5 because I'm a big guy. I'm 6'4", 225. So I need a big guitar. I can get my arm around this. But if you're a more petite person and you buy a dreadnought and you have with the wide waist and you're trying to get your arm around it, it's just going to make things harder. So you want to get, you know, they make smaller body guitars. They make necks that are a little bit now Polar guitars where the necks are a little bit smaller. And it's going to make it easier for you to play, to get your arm around, to feel good, to feel comfortable against your body, in your hands. Make sure you get the proper size guitar. And if you don't know, just go to a reputable guitar store and try a bunch of them out. Have a reputable salesperson help you. So important. I see it all the time. The right size guitar for your hands and your body. And thirdly, make sure the guitar is set up properly. You know, you don't want a guitar where the strings are an inch off the fretboard. It's going to be so hard for you to play. You don't want to be fighting the instrument, especially on the used market. You know, you want to, new guitars a lot of times are set up pretty good for the most part. But you want to make sure the guitar is set up properly, that it sounds really good, and it's fairly easy to play because you want to make it have the best chance of success and you don't want to be fighting it. And also, by the way, you don't need a super expensive guitar as your first guitar. There's plenty of guitars out there, $200-300 will be perfect, great. You don't want to dump a truckload of money up front. You can always upgrade later once you find out if you really enjoy it and you want to, you know, get something a little nicer. But at first, you know, you don't have to get a super expensive guitar. Solid top, make sure it's the right size, fit your hands and body, and make sure also it's set up and it plays well. Be sure to like and follow. Lots more coming. All right, click the link on my profile page and check out some more of my free content. We'll see you soon.